All right, welcome to the David Fitzgerald after party, everybody. Sorry, these guys were all chit chatting in the background and whatnot, and I kind of just cut them all off. And said, "Fuck you, we're going live." So we usually like to go a little bit earlier.
He did
live, but you know me, I'm fucking rock star late on everything all the time. So
sorry.
Anyway, here we are. Once again, David, thank you so much for being our guest tonight for the interview part of the show. It was awesome having you on, dude, and I thought we had a really good chat and a really good time.
I'm delighted to be here. Thanks so much.
And we also have with us tonight in the after party so far, anyways, we have this gentleman right down here, Mr. Michael Earhart, who is now a producer for these kinds of things, especially over on the Skeptic Haven channel, which if you don't know about the Skeptic Haven channel, I'm sure myself and many other folks like my good friend Mikey over there co-host a call-in show called Let's Talk, which happens on Sundays. I'm not scheduled for this coming Sunday, but I will be on the next Sunday as well. So definitely check out the Skeptic Haven channel because there's a lot of great things that go on that show as well as just the Let's Talk. They also have Black Non-Believers. They also have Women of Atheism. They also have a whole bunch of other really cool shows over there as well. So definitely check that out. And also
leaning into diversity.
Yes, indeed. And this is my very good friend from Prince Edward Island, Mr. Canadian Ollyman, my brother from the other coast, as I always say. And of course, our wonderful helmsman, Stephanie Helms. Or should I say, I guess you would have to say helmswoman, wouldn't you?
I don't know. Comedian.
I think it's just the helm.
On helm.
Yeah.
On helm, Stephanie Helms. There you go.
Like now, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Is actress stupid? Because actor is the job. Like it's the actor.
It is the job.
Yeah. But actress seems like. Or when they try to like man eyes words, it's like
they got rid of comedian.
Yeah,
they got rid of comedian.
Yeah,
now
you're
it's
an actor
comedian.
or a comedian.
Like no one says lawyeress. Like no one says lawyeress.
By they, you mean the English-speaking world?
Yeah, those weird.
There is a lioness.
Yep. True. But I suspect those are going to fade away and
countess
for that very reason.
Yeah, a countess.
Yeah.
Governess.
Yeah.
Oh, governess used to be a thing, though, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, how
The
about
Dutch and
you've got the? Was there ever a Terminatrix?
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh?
Sorry, I misunderstood you. That's the dominatrix. Sorry.
It's Terminatoire.
One can only hope. I think you're over optimistic.
It's just this curvy noodle robot. Like it's not even scary.
I thought that was Terminator. Yeah.
Oh, who
Lucky Well Inflatable 2 guy.
It's that guy. He's the fourth Terminator. He's gonna. Oh wait, there was 4 Terminators.
There was.
Oh wait.
Fifth.
We have
Terminator.
Alma with us.
Ba-ba-da-bum.
All right.
Alma.
Hey.
Hi, Alma.
Yay.
How are you?
Welcome.
Good. I'm good, thank you. And I'm just came home. I was, with the Dia de los Muertos thing.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
How'd that go? Was that
Are
fun?
they still dead?
Yeah.
Are they
Yeah,
still
they're still pretty much dead.
muerte?
Yeah. Dia de Muerte.
Great.
Yeah, they just come back to eat. That's it.
Right.
Yeah, come back for a notch.
Now,
Give me a.
I have a question. Do they come back to eat all the leftover Halloween candy? Is that how
There
it
you
works?
go.
Or-
No,
Chimichangas.
they have their own food. No. Nothing like that. They have their own Mexican food for them.
Oh, perfect.
Chimichangas.
Mm,
Oh, now I want chimichangas.
right?
Oh.
Right?
And then churros. I like
Mm.
churros.
Yeah, churros en chocolate,
Yes.
Yeah.
and tamales.
I'm hungry now. Damn it.
Stop it.
Hey,
Okay,
Alma,
I'll shut up.
I don't know if I've fully forgiven your people for not telling me about Al Pastor tacos. You let me eat ground beef
I just
tacos for
told
damn near
you.
20 years. I had no idea about the deliciousness of all the other foods. Making us
yeah.
eat Taco Bell.
Yep.
Y'all should have banned Taco Bell in respect just to save us
It's
from
bad.
ourselves.
Right?
It's not food.
It's not. It's not.
edible
No,
meat,
yeah,
not food.
those are not tacos. Though. Yeah, definitely no. No, those are, I don't know what are those, but no.
What is El Pastor? What is that?
It's pork that is being like I don't know if you have seen like a gyro from Greek food, like
It's
you
kind
know
of like
the
shawarma, like
Gyro.
yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. They
Gyro.
put one like
Gyro.
that, but it's pork
Gyro, yeah.
and they season it,
mm,
and they put it with tortilla and pineapple and onions and
Ooh.
yeah, it's really good.
you'd like it, Mikey.
Don't tell that to the people who don't like pineapple on their pizza for some fucking reason.
Hey! I'm right here. Neil.
I can hear you talking about me.
No, Ollie's dog.
I apologize for the whole pineapple thing. It was the Hawaiian pizza was invented here in Canada, so
Ah,
I
It is
apologize.
good. I mean,
that's why it's got Canadian bacon, not good American bacon. Is that right?
Canadian
What?
back bacon. That is correct.
Ah,
Yes.
it all
However,
Well,
you up here they do give you the option for crumbled bacon also to be put on there.
Oh, Mikey.
oh, you see, Mike is showing the tacos al pastor.
Nice.
Oh,
meat.
man.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
I
they
didn't
put
think
the
of that.
pineapple on the top of it, so it will roast too.
Oh, gotcha.
Mhm.
Kind of goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yep.
I'm drooling. You just have to forgive me.
Oh man, they hit it with the sauce, dog. When they hit it with the
Yeah,
sauce,
the sauce.
Alma,
Hey,
have
Mikey.
you had
Roll initiative.
Hi, Melanie.
hold on, my
I
D20.
Alma, have
accepted
you
your
had-
friend request on Facebook, by the way,
18.
Melanie.
18.
I had a question for Alma. Have you ever had tacos vampiros?
What?
Tacos what?
It's called tacos vampiros. I don't know if it's just a California Mexican thing or not.
I
So they
think
put
it's a
blood on
California thing, but it could be that they are doing it with ¿cómo se llama esa cosa? More. There is like a sausage that is been done with blood only. I don't remember the name right
it's
now.
not blood sausage. Oh, I do love that. I do love blood
Yeah.
sausage. But yeah, no, this is different. It's just it must be some local thing we have up here.
Oh my God, we gotta
in-
stop talking
yeah.
about food, people.
You say Peros though? That's dog, isn't it? Peros?
No, vampiros.
Okay.
Vampiros. Like
I was
vampire.
like,
Vampire tacos.
dog taco? I get it. I thought dog
No,
taco.
no.
Yeah,
was
what
No,
do they
no.
have?
Easy, JD Vance.
Yeah.
They're eating the
What
dog
do they
tacos.
have?
They're eating the cat tacos.
They're eating the. I love the way he said it
Hey,
too.
if
They're
you
eating
do dog
the.
Yeah.
cat al pastor. I'll eat the shit out of them animals.
Well, we have a joke in Mexico City that is tacos al pastor alemán, like a German shepherd.
No. Pastor
That
Alemán.
is because shepherd is pastor in Spanish. So yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
Wait, what is shepherd's pie made out of?
Uh-oh. You can really taste the shepherd.
German
Alma,
shepherd's
are you in
pie.
Mexico City itself? Mexico DF?
No. I used to live there. But now I live in Quintana Roo.
Oh, Quintana Roo. I love Quintana Roo. Yay.
Yeah, it's really nice in here.
It's gorgeous. Are you near Tulum or
Yeah. Yeah, and actually, a couple of 1 hour from Tulum. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, let's not dox everybody. Where they
Yeah,
are.
don't dox her.
Okay, sorry. But that's my favorite part of Mexico. is Quintana Roo. Yeah. I love it there.
Of course, Alma can whisper in my ear where she is.
I'll cop to being very, very close to the lighthouse you can see in the background.
That's a gorgeous lighthouse.
Cop to
Yeah.
that.
Have
It's
you
Cape
seen the
Elizabeth.
Lego?
It's Portland Head Light, Portland, Maine.
Nice.
I went sailing right by there on Thursday. It was fun.
Insta
Cool.
picture.
I like the whisper.
Were you in costume? Because Thursday was Halloween. So
It was Halloween. No, I was out sailing. I was out sailing with a bunch of kids who are learning to sail at a community
Very
sailing
cool.
program called Sail Maine on a 90-foot schooner, and we were out just sort of giving the kids a very happy Halloween sort of
Very cool.
locale. It was fun. It was wicked fun.
I don't want to interrupt, but I don't know what the hell Ollie is doing. He's conducting some kind of
It's
He's-
his,
as we speak.
Cooking.
it's his weekly tutorial on how to do hot knives.
Ah,
Yeah.
So those are two knives. and that's a butane torch.
Ah,
Get them really hot,
yeah.
and then he rubs them over his nether regions.
And then he demands that we look at him while he does it.
Well,
and then he rubs the salve on the wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. He cauterizes it. Yeah.
I was afraid we were starting our own religion when we were going off on the green Jello and the bars earlier. But
that'd
yeah,
be a great way to start one.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
We've got
I
something
think
going.
in Wisconsin, isn't that sort of the state religion right there? Is green Jello and cottage cheese?
The state religion of Wisconsin is Green Bay Packers.
All right, yeah, fair enough. Well, you know, Jello
The end of that,
Packers,
David, was
I mean,
it's-
hey,
All the
It's
little molds.
hash. He's smoking hash. The end of that
So
was he's
tons of
smoking
nice-
hash on those knives.
oh,
Here. We're
Did you
terrifying
guys-
Melanie. We're terrifying Melanie as we speak here.
did you all
Michael.
see? Did you all see that Trump
Yeah.
brought Brett Favre on just to
Boom.
boost up things?
Boom.
He doesn't even live in
Like-
Wisconsin anymore. He moved to fucking
I
Mississippi, where he's
know.
from, and he stole $20
No, he's
million
actually-
in
Thank
COVID
you.
money.
Thank you.
Oh, he's-
He stole $20 million in fucking COVID relief money. So his
In
fucking kid,
Mississippi.
so his kids' girls volleyball team could have an indoor facility.
Thank
It's
you.
Mississippi. It's not fucking snowing. Take your
Thank
ass
you.
outside like everybody else.
Yeah,
The last
yep.
two quarterbacks
No,
from
but
that
then
state have both
Central-
been horrible.
Don't eat
But
the cheese.
this is the state of the thinking here. Oh, I'll do a thing in Wisconsin. That's a swing state. I'll bring
Yeah.
Brett Favre back there because Green Bay Packers,
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
way they could have saved that event is if they had Frank Caliendo up there doing John Madden. If you haven't heard his John Madden, he's a Brett Favre.
Yeah.
The way he says it is so funny. That's the only way I would have accepted it. But hi, Kitty.
Hello, brother cat.
Madden was the one who told the whole world, or at least the United States, that John Lennon had died because
Oh,
it happened during a Monday night
during a
game.
game?
The news came into him, and he was like, "Should I read this? I don't even know if it's football related." And somebody looked at him and said, "Yeah, read that." Yeah.
Well, there you go. I have an old clip of that I found of Regis and Kelly finding out about 9/11 on air.
oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
It's like they were like, "Is that real?" Oh my god, we're gonna come back in a couple minutes. Oh my, is this real? Like they were total shell shock disbelief. I would have just said, "Dude, don't show them anything until we're done with this, because that is gonna absolutely rock their world." So
Wow. One of my strongest memories of 9/11 was looking at the TV and what we saw, what the voiceover was saying, and what the crawl was saying. None of it matched at all. It was just the most chaotic, confused
Mhm.
thing.
Huh.
It's like
I
the beginning of
remember-
Dawn of the Dead. Look at that.
Oh,
I
look
forgot
at
I
that.
had this.
What is it?
Aw,
It's a Game
An old
Boy.
friend.
Oh, cool.
Pokemon.
What's in here?
Nice. Oh, look, Mikey, look.
Put some
Nope,
batteries
he's
in.
lost.
Right.
Star Wars, Lego Star Wars?
Mm.
Yeah, Lego Star Wars too.
What?
I didn't buy this.
Hey,
I
Free
like
game.
this myself, certain personally. I got my little
Hey.
pin collection of all the different Eevees. Oops, see daisy.
Oh,
now you don't anymore, though.
you don't.
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
There they are. Nice.
All the
Hang on,
evolution.
I have a minor cat emergency. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Oh, take care, kitty.
A minor cat emergency.
I found
Well, it's only a minor cat. It's not a major cat.
Well, it's not an adult cat, it's a minor cat.
That's my mom's maiden name, Minor.
Oh, there you go.
Don't say that on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Security question.
Well,
Don't-
Security question.
I never.
Oh,
I
by the
never
way,
use it.
what are the last four digits of your?
I never
social-
use it, so you're good. And not only that, but you can't get blood out of a stone, man.
Not
Okay.
yet. I found my
Challenge
D20.
accepted.
You did.
Yeah.
I rolled
Yeah,
a 19,
I couldn't
so you
fi-
gotta
I got-
you gotta roll good.
Jonathan made me this dice tray
Oh, that's
There you go. That's
That's-
nice.
really nice.
Is there a
the
hole
way-
inside of it?
on his lathe.
By the way,
You're late. Sorry.
update on Jonathan, who now goes by Jocelyn.
Ah,
Oh, that's right.
Jocelyn has come out as
I do not know this person, but hey,
I don't know, John. Yeah, I don't know either of them.
Congratulations to Jocelyn.
Hey,
absolutely.
Jocelyn.
Did you have Jonathan on a while ago? I'm assuming
Oh yes,
before. Okay.
she was also a regular on the after parties for a long time.
Yeah.
Where's she
But
now?
she's gone through.
Ah,
she's gone through a
interesting.
lot of
Interesting.
gone through a lot of schooling.
Yeah.
And just hasn't been online a lot lately. So, but
Well,
she's
tell her
going to
to
make
come
a
back.
comeback at some point. Yeah, for sure.
Yay. Yeah.
I told her to run and never come back.
Well, Jocelyn, tune into the transpositions every Thursday evening, 8 o'clock Eastern time, or
I think she knows
Friday
about
at midnight UTC.
I'm not
Is she in
100%
chat?
sure. No.
No.
But in
She won't
case
be.
she watches,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're
star of Nat One
we're-
Hero,
We're
yes.
here for you.
The
Yeah, Jocelyn's your DM, correct?
Dungeon Master, correct.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Mm.
There you go.
Okay, that's that. Just these things. All right, D20.
So I-
Let's roll.
I had to go to the dentist yesterday, and I was in the elevator with this with a mom and her two kids, and they got Pokemon cards there, and I'm like, "Oh, would you get any good cards?" And they're showing me their favorite cards and stuff like that. And they're like, "You know Pokemon?" They're like, "Yeah, of course I know Pokemon." Do you play Pokemon? Well, I don't so much anymore, but I did at one time. Now I'm more Yu-Gi-Oh. They go, "Oh, I know Yu-Gi-Oh!" And they got all excited, and then of course the elevator doors opened, and the mom kind of rushed them out of there because she probably thought I was some weird creep. Which I am, just not that kind of creepy.
It is weird in society. Like I was riding my
Just
bike
a
today.
weird dude.
I was riding my bike today and I went past two kids and I said, "Hey guys, what's up?" And then I only look to the right and I see like a dad standing on the driveway and I'm like, "Oh." I mean, you just don't know in society anymore what somebody's parents are going to think.
I know.
You know?
I don't talk to anybody's
better.
kids.
It's better not to say hi to kids. It really is.
I prefer I prefer the neighborhood kids to think I'm some crazy cranky asshole than their fucking buddy.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
They're just like,
You
you're
don't
not gonna
have to start whistling.
That's me.
then
Get
they're not
off
gonna-
my lawn, you little whippersnapper.
I ain't gonna never have no accusations coming against me. He's like, no, we've never been anywhere near that motherfucker's house. He's
Yeah.
crazy. Damn right. Stay the hell away from me.
That's funny.
I don't have no business with y'all.
Native Atheist wants to know what kind of wine am I drinking? Is it grape juice? Don't lie to me. It's actually from New Holland Dragon's Milk Stout.
Ooh, I like that stuff.
Ooh,
Sounds good.
Sounds like a
It
good
is
one.
yum ska.
Sounds very tasty.
grape juice. Don't lie to me.
Gall.
If you there it is.
Just don't offer popsicles to them in your basement. Not unless you can start whistling when you talk like
Oh,
Herbert.
well.
Yeah, that's bad.
Well, today everybody in the street was offering candy to the kids.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I sat out front of my building on Halloween night with a big bowl of candy, giving it out to the kids,
Yeah.
which nobody in the building does except me. So, and they always, all the kids that live in the building, never used to have a lot of kids in the building, but we do now. And as they come out, I'm like, guys, grab some candy for your walk out of here. And then it's all apartments, and then there's a bunch of rows of houses, but they all come around to go from side to side to the different houses. And so I figure, why not sit out there? Because I'm always out there smoking doobies and cigarettes all night anyways. So why not be out there with the candy, and which comes in handy when you got the doobies, because the munchies eventually kick in.
Wait, if these are almond
guess.
joys, where did all my marijuana go?
I think I'll have a
Shit, wrong bag. Wrong
a
bag.
Kit Kat or
Wrong bag.
9 of them.
How many kids did you get this year, Neil?
I bought a box of 100 of the little mini, fun sizes they call them.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not fun because it's over too quickly. Kind of like my sex life, but anyway. So
I knew it was coming.
you go.
Kind of like your sex life. Never mind.
I probably went through about half the box. So, but I told the odd kids, because they were older kids, I'm like, take a couple, you guys. So some of them would grab two. This one kid just grabs a handful. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, there's other kids. So take a couple. And since you're that freaking hungry, obviously, you can have 3, okay? And then he dumped the other 2 back.
That kid's gonna be a Republican.
Yeah.
So you had maybe 40, 50 kids, you're saying.
No, I didn't buy a box of 100 kids tons of mice. I bought a box of 100 fun-sized candy mice.
I had 16 kids this year, Neil. 16. That's
not
10 more than last year.
Tons. Not everybody lives in Arkansas where you can just pick up kids in a 100 pack. All right?
And I got to tell you, I spoiled the hell out of the kids this year. I gave them each a can of pop, a full-size chocolate bar,
Wow.
a mini bag of chips, and a Tootsie Roll.
Oh man, the cops are going to be knocking on your door any minute now.
A Subway sandwich, and you'd have been done.
Yeah.
So,
Trick or
just
treat.
saying,
Yeah.
I spoiled the hell out of
That's
it.
adorable. That's adorable, Mikey.
Oh, where'd Alma go?
We lost Alma.
Yeah.
Oh, Alma.
You better get out of here, Alma.
Yes,
And
Angie
I
wants you to
made
take
one
away her
kid's night
wrench.
too. I made
Angie
one
wants
kid's
me to
night.
take away her wrench.
Read
Why?
up.
You can you?
I
What
don't
does that
know.
mean?
She said it 4 times now,
Yeah.
or 3 times.
You don't want your wrench anymore?
It might be
Angie?
it might be a joke. She might be doing a long running joke. I don't know.
All right.
I could do that if you want.
I made one kid's night though. He showed up here dressed as the Mandalorian,
Oh,
and
nice.
and he had a
I'd do
really
those.
cheap knockoff dark saber.
Uh,
Right. So
Yeah.
I got the real good one over here. And
Oh,
I went
yeah.
and got it and gave it to him, let him swing it around for a minute. He couldn't
Aw.
believe how heavy it was. Right.
Nice.
So yeah, I made one kid's night because mine lights up and everything, makes all the noises. His didn't light up or anything. It just was a plastic toy. Right?
Just sucked. This was a fucking weak ass toy.
Oh yeah, it was. It was.
Weak
It
bullshit.
was the Kmart. It was the
Force is
Kmart
weak.
edition.
Which one?
Darth Maul would fuck you up. You know what I mean? Like, he had nothing to defend himself. Nothing. Weak ass lightsaber.
Oh.
It
Did you already
impedes
get
my
Angie?
ability to block people from life. That's why she doesn't want the wrench. Oh, that's funny.
That's funny.
I'll do it.
That's okay. I've got it. It's
Okay.
done.
I'll just do it again when you're not paying attention. You don't make the rules here, woman. All right. You are a good moderator and you protect people with your moderation skills. So when you're least expecting it, I will slip that wrench back onto your tool belt.
Hooray.
No.
Of course, I'd have to
You no
remember to do
longer,
that.
no longer have. Alma, she's back.
Yay.
No, sorry. I lost
back.
connection.
Oh, maybe
thought
that
for
was
the-
her dead relatives from last night. Not Kathy
Yeah.
would be talking about
That's
it.
what I thought.
They were angry because I put tequila on the altar. They say, "This is what killed me," and I said, exactly. That's why I put it in there.
You love it.
Drink more. Maybe it'll come back to life.
Funny.
Tequila always made me come to life. That's for sure.
Like
I had to stop drinking tequila because I turned into a big dick after that.
Oh, no.
Just an asshole, basically.
Oh, no.
You're welcome, Angie. Sad to see you go. You're not part of the Blue Crew anymore.
Luke?
Yeah, I give everyone in my chat that I've known for a while, I give them all wrenches. So I have like 1,000 moderators in there. And any meatball that comes in here wants to start preaching, they're like, "You're gone."
They get nuked.
Yeah, it's fun.
They have no chance.
Mm.
Oh, I'm not taking it personally. If you don't want to be a moderator, you don't have to be a moderator. Still love you, Angie. You still got This woman can sing. Holy cow! I've heard her multiple times do singing stuff, and holy crap, what
She
a
does it on
yeah.
her channel.
Holy
She does
shit.
it on her channel. She does karaoke sometimes.
Yeah.
Go follow somebody. Where's PC? I'll do it. Drop Angie's link in the chat. You guys go over there and give it a follow and try and catch her karaoke
Incredible
sometimes.
singer.
I'm hoping that someday at some event somewhere,
Bad break.
on some planet in some galaxy far, far away. I'm hoping that maybe her and I can do a duet somewhere. That would be awesome.
Ooh.
Well,
You should work with Art because Art's doing all that atheist music, and she works with him a lot. If you guys can do an atheist duet,
I've done it with him too.
I
Tonight,
haven't heard
very
one of your songs.
special
We don't
conversion
want to know who
story.
you've done it with, Neil. We really don't.
yeah. So Neil, who do you do it with?
Yeah.
Apparently, Art.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Who would you say you do it with them?
Thing 1 and thing 2.
Yeah.
Right, I'm done making noise.
Big enough.
I hope this gives everybody anxiety. Look at it. Look at it.
What are you looking at?
Look at it.
Is that
And guess what I'm going to do? Guess what I'm going to do?
wait, was that a pile of electronic spaghetti or a bird cage deconstructed
And look what I did. And I'm going to take these headphones and I'm going to put it in the same drawer.
Was that a model of a Portuguese man of war? What was that?
Whole thing. That's all the rigging from a Portuguese.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Jason. Yes. Absolutely.
Bad life choices.
Melanie's followed up with this. That's how you got me, right, Jason?
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, I didn't know they were a couple.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, David, I forgot. I was going to do this right at the beginning of the after party stream. Thank you for finally accepting my friend request on Facebook.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So
I sent that in like August.
Yeah. Thank you for your patience.
I would like to stand up for David.
Yeah.
And I have a very important point to make about this. If you guys have sent me shit on Facebook,
I did.
Bro, y'all's accounts get hacked every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So
Fair,
if I said
fair.
no or I ignored it, it's because literally like 7 or 8 of my friends in a row were doing the post like, hey, don't open anything I sent you. I got hacked. I haven't trusted a friend request in a year and a half.
Right.
Like I just assume I just assume it's a fish. It's a phishing attempt, and I don't know.
Well, my problem is Facebook maxes you out at 5,000, and so I have to like post something that pisses off libertarians or something for that to go down, so I can have some slots to let people in.
I know I'm like that far away from the 5,000 mark, and I'm very selective now. If we don't have at least 100 people in common, you're not getting at it now.
Right. Yeah.
You took me the other day, Neil. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm this close to 5,000 in Facebook because I got like 378 or something.
You'll all be happy to know I got 80. I have 80 Facebook
There you
friends.
go.
I'm so proud of that.
Yeah.
I have how many fucking friends do I have?
I have gas.
Well,
We're just saying
check.
stuff.
Maybe that might not be right, but it's something like that.
So when I have
really-
like Facebook friends, I keep telling them if you will get a DM with swearing and
It's
a lot
not
of stuff, it's me.
Oh, it is you.
Yeah.
It is me. Yeah.
Oh,
I have 4,839. I'm getting pretty close.
it's getting close. It's getting close.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I was off
have,
by
I have
100.
quite a few, but I haven't been on Facebook in quite a while.
247.
I still do Messenger, but I don't do the active.
It's a mixed blessing. Facebook is.
Yeah.
They
Tortoise,
did
white horns.
They were just so horrible about like if you have like a channel or whatever and you want to like stream on the Facebook. Dude, I don't know how
Don't
many
even
times
try.
my music streams, like because I'd like beat making and shit like that, dudes would go on there and try to copyright my shit. I'm like, how do you own this song that I'm currently making? What are you talking about?
That you never.
It's not even
heard
finished
before
yet. It's
'cause
literally
nobody
the
else
first
did
time.
it. Yeah.
That is messed up.
So that dropped
By
my
the way,
and that took my stream off the air.
Yeah. That's
Because,
not.
by the way,
because he claimed it.
Yes,
That's
Neil.
bullshit.
something I forgot to mention at the end of the interview, and probably would have forgotten after this too. But speaking of music, if you guys do dig all the tunes that you hear at the beginning and outros of the shows, that is my band. So you can definitely check out. There's a link, I think. Also, Mikey's music are also linked, and we're working on some new collaboration tunes for the newer upcoming intros and outros for the show. Mikey's being very gifted at what he does, so he's working up some crazy stuff. So expect to hear some newer.
Sing-along.
Yay!
It's a sing-along. Oh boy. Should be fun. Should be fun.
I got the lyrics and a bouncing Mikey and Neil head to go along the lyrics.
I love you. You love me.
So definitely check the description box of both the interview and I think the after parties should have it as well for both mine and Mikey's music.
It's
You'll take
mostly
what you
done.
heard.
I just need more B-roll. I wanted like an intro for Neil and like an intro for me, and then I got like some B-roll and stuff that I was gonna put in the back, but I tracked the lyrics already. So that part, the sing-along part's done. I just gotta get the boring part done.
Does it have a bouncing ball?
Yeah, it's me and Neil's face.
A little Mikey face.
Right.
Yes, a little Mikey and a little
I
Neil.
love this.
I
Can't
want
wait.
this too. I want this too.
I was like, if I'm doing it, I'm going all out Disney style with the like owl running down the hill. Like I want.
Oh, thank you, Angie.
Wait,
Apparently I rock.
does it have an actual owl running down an actual hill?
No, Disney would get me.
Running up that hill.
All right.
Oh my god.
Good art doesn't answer all your questions, Stephanie.
That's right.
Fair. Let's take the Bible, for instance.
No,
never.
don't get me started.
Oh, hell no.
Don't get me started.
Yes. Please take the Bible and throw it in the garbage. That's pretty much where it belongs.
With the owl. Take the owl, too. It's all good.
Speaking of the Bible and how it's all bullshit, does anybody have any questions? Because Mrs. Dave is pinging me saying, are you coming down anytime soon? So,
Oh,
No.
well, we don't want to keep you
I
from
know
your...
that the Bible is accurate if you throw it like 3 feet from it from what you want to hit.
Yeah, it's accurate. If you have a bullseye, you can toss it at. You can throw it right
Yeah.
into the center. Of that
It's
bullseye.
accurate like a hand grenade.
Yeah, or a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Does anybody maybe in the chat there, guys? If you guys have a question you want to ask David, now's your chance because
Yeah,
he's going to
I
be
have one,
departing
I have
shortly. So.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I have one because I'm going to have a stream tomorrow because we're reading the book of John.
ah, nice.
And we're going to the part when Jesus is about to throw people out of the temple.
Yes.
So my question is this not supposed to like the people in the temple, the people who were exchanging coins and everything, they were supposed to be there, right? Because
Well, the thing.
the temple did not accept coins from anywhere else.
Exactly. I mean, in reality, those guys were supposed to be there because they needed to be there. But the gospel writers make it seem like, but they're the greedy money changers and they charge too much and it's a big commercial thing. It's like, it used to be cool, but now it's been commercialized. The funny thing about John's version of that, it's like in all the other gospels, that he goes in the temple, kicks ass, and this one-man kung fu army of death. And that's in the last week of his life. That's what gets him in trouble, and that's what gets him, crucified. In John's version, that happens the first week of his career. That's how he kicks off his career. And it's like they're not even trying to match up with each other, and none of them are trying for like logic, as in real life logic. They just want story logic and theme logic. They just want to keep the parts they like. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy on many levels. John's gospel, because
there is something apologetic that the Jehovah's Witnesses did, and I recently saw it also in a website for an evangelical group. That they're saying that what happened is that it's not a contradicting story between John and the other gospels. That what happened was that he did it twice.
Oh my God, Alma, ping me on Facebook or get Neil because we gotta talk because there's so much more to talk about there. Yeah, I would be happy to talk to you about that. Okay.
I got a good question too, I think.
Yeah.
Hold on. The chat goes first, Michael. You have to wait.
Oh dear.
I didn't.
We have a question from Melanie. David, I just read that the story of Pandora's box is older than Eve and the garden. Is that true?
Here's what. Okay. Short answer, probably. Longer answer, I don't know how old Pandora's box story is, but I do know that Eve and the garden, that story is much younger than we think it is. For instance, up till like 3 years ago, I assumed that was just a Babylonian myth that had been, put into the Bible, folded in over time, and was thousands of years old. But it turns out that everything in those first 5 books of the Bible, including Genesis, including that Garden of Eden story, the 2 Garden of Eden stories, I should say.
Yeah.
Those are also based off of Babylonian mythology, but they're taken from a book of Babylonian mythology that was written in the year like 280 BC by a guy named Berosus. And so our stories from like Noah and the flood and the Garden of Eden, those come from Babylonian mythology ultimately, but directly come from a book that was written just a few years before our Bibles was written in the 2nd or 3rd century BCE, in the year 273 or 272, if you can trust Russell Gamerkin. I think you can. He makes a very strong argument.
What's
Alma, what's your channel name again?
Which channel is that going to be on?
Alma?
I remember that we were reading also the book of Artaxerxes, and they have a god there. His name was Enki, and he created a woman from a rib.
Right, the rib lady.
That's Sumerian. That's Sumerian.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all these
and
tropes,
Marduk and
exactly. All these tropes were floating around that area for sure. So it's very funny. It's very funny how uncomfortable Christians get when you point that out.
Yeah.
And Jews.
Oh, the devil went back and planted those in history.
And
I've heard that.
We have church fathers who made that argument. It's like, oh yeah, it's very obvious that Satan saw the prophecies and saw what Christianity, and so he went back and created false Christianity in advance.
If you believe that, go ahead.
So Michael, you had a question as well, and then I got one more.
No. There was one more in chat that was ahead of me, and she asked my question.
I like what tons of mine said about the crazy part of the Gospel of John when Yogo breaks up the disciples. That's kind of awesome.
But Will Smith also said, "My dad just gave me a book, Nailed. Thoughts on what I should keep in mind."
Keep in mind that book is awesome, but there's also other sets after that. If you like Nailed, and why wouldn't you? Because it's pretty awesome. It's a great introduction.
I have it in my Audible.
It's a great introduction, but there's also Jesus Mything in Action, and then there's this new set, Playing God, An Evolutionary History of Western Religion. Let's see if I can get it in without melting it.
Is that a blurring?
It's blurred. So I thought, there it is.
There you go.
It's another 3-part set.
Yes. Which, if you remember, by the way, I got to get all 3 of them from you autographed. You only had the 2, so I didn't get any at the bottom.
We have to do this. This has to happen. We'll make that happen.
Alma, what's the channel?
The channel, Nuestra Experiencia Tea is the one in Spanish.
Oh, nice.
What's the? Hold on, Michael. What's the title of the channel so I can give him the link to the video so he can watch it? So how is it like typed out?
Nuestra is.
N. Okay. I see it. Yep. Thank you. And it's the one for tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm subscribed to this. I'm subscribed to the channel. I don't even speak Spanish. Well, a little bit. But
nice.
You'd be surprised what you can pick up.
Pop in there. I'll pop in there, and they'll all go to English when I pop in there. So
do ping me when you're done here, and we can talk about that tonight before you go on tomorrow.
Okay. Yes.
Link is in the chat.
Angie,
one more
question.
Yeah.
Angie asked my question already, Neil.
Oh, did she? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the question was, what's the one piece of evidence that you would point to that you would say is the most significant? That's not how she put it, but that's how I was going to put it.
Well, what the most significant for which point?
For her says, where was there any one piece of information that convinced you there was no Jesus?
Oh,
and mine is just what's the best.
Oh, that's a great question. I mean, I talk about in Nailed, one of the chapters is, can Jesus be saved? And I run down a whole list of things that, like, you would have to explain this to me before I could even think there was just a guy named Jesus. Not that there is anything implausible about that. Not that there is anything necessary about that. We'll be fine whether there was or wasn't. It's just that the more we look at it, the less it seems like it seems like we're barking up the wrong tree when we assume there had to have been a Jesus at the base of Christianity. Just like we're wrong if we assume there had to be a Muhammad at the start of Islam, or had to be a Buddha at the start of Buddhism. You go down the line and you see that over and over and over again. But I think the first thing that leaped out at me was when my pastor told me that Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John were not the real authors of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And it was already bothering me that when you read the four Gospels, because back then they weren't reading the Gospel according to Matthew, they were reading the one true Gospel. Here's this one, here's this one, here's this one. They weren't trying to. Luke even says as much. It's like there's so many people writing Gospels now. It seemed to be a good idea to me to investigate the stories that came down to our generation and give us the real deal. And then he steals from Matthew and Mark and basically throws his own stuff in there. And those are just the four Gospels that made the cut. It's like we're ignoring all the rest of the second century Christian Gospels that were written, including the Gospel of Peter. It was way more popular than any of our Gospel of Mark. We're very lucky to still have the Gospel of Mark at all, even though it's the original Gospel and the
lucky.
What's that?
Lucky?
Well, I'm saying it's just one of those funny things about Christian history. One of the many ironies that pop up when you look too deep into it.
I have a weird answer to that question. What's the one piece of information that makes me a mythicist?
Yeah,
it's Darwin. It's Darwin. I mean, if you get rid of Adam and Eve, you've gotten rid of the need for redemption. You've got rid of
the whole once that whole Garden of Eden story is done, so is everything else.
Thank you.
Everything. So
thank you. Well,
that's
honestly,
my best reason.
Honestly, it's so ironic that Christians don't believe in evolution, because Christianity is evolution in action. It's like it's a textbook case example of evolution.
The evolution of religious belief, right there.
Yeah, I mean, 500 years ago, us and every single Christian we know would have been burned at the stake for the things we believe or don't believe.
Yeah.
It never ceases to amaze me.
It's going to be a few less of them going back to that church. I'll tell you that.
That is also true. Oh, and has been for a while now. Those numbers are going down, and they are not going back up. Yeah.
But
seems like the life of Brian is just as accurate as the Bible. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I think life of Brian is even more accurate than the
Bible. That's what I'm thinking too. Maybe more so.
Melanie,
I have a funny piece of evidence.
Okay.
This is what convinced me when I was 11 years old. My mom did it and didn't mean to.
Yeah.
But she bought me a D&D book called Deities and Demigods. When I got looking through that, it's all fake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason and Melanie. Melanie asked, was there really a Gospel of Mary Magdalene? There wasn't really a Mary Magdalene, but there really was a Gospel of Mary Magdalene, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Another
what is really funny for me is when you talk to a Christian about any of those books, like the Gospel of Mary Magdalene or the Gospel of Peter, and they're like, but
that's
no evidence those are real.
Exactly. Those are just second century craziness, not like our Gospels, which are first century craziness.
The true stuff.
I would never believe that crazy stuff.
It always seems to me that the more important thing is not the physical existence of any of these characters, but the power that they have on our imagination.
For sure.
Either contemporaneously in the first century or prior to, or carrying forward, because we're still dealing with these stupid fucking stories about somebody who might have walked around and stomped on, and put on them golden slippers and ascended to heaven and climbed up a rope. It's Jack and the Beanstalk. But Jack and the Beanstalk doesn't have the same fucking impact on political life, on mental thought, on any of this stuff.
Well, be comforted by this, Stephanie. As far as young people go, they are hemorrhaging young people because kids just don't buy that bullshit anymore, and they don't appreciate the attitudes about gender and sexuality. And it's
here's a question.
Yeah,
this is often said, and it's probably more documented these days that you actually do have polling data and actual sample data to attest to this. But are they leaving religion to go into like what we used to call New Age woo? I mean, how do we? It's like I'm not sure that there's this explosion of rational thought among the youth.
And I think that's a good point too. Here's what I do know: when I worked with Secular Student Alliance, and this is going back a couple of years now, but what we were seeing was the trends of openly religious, spiritual but not religious, and openly atheist. Those three tracks, they were all going down, and open atheist was going up. I don't know. I mean, honestly, there's lots of other toxic ideologies out there that they could be falling into. Everything Trump related and conservative related is pretty much in that category. But it seems hopeful. It does seem hopeful.
Yeah, I got my fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, but it just seems to me that every generation, in the words of the Paul Simon tune, The Boy in the Bubble, sends a hero up the pop charts. And I just say, I've been disappointed. So I'm not, you live to a certain age, and Jesus Christ, the number of disappointments just build up.
You're not wrong. We're fighting fights that 100 years ago should have been over with. And I thought we're over with.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
But I will say this ever since like 2013 or so, it's been the least religious generation in human history, the college age kids now. And I do not think that number is shot back up again. I think that continues to go down. So,
I'll say one thing really quick. I found in a lot of my interviews, college was a pivot point for many people converting out of their
and the internet in a way is also kind of taken the place of college, in that for the first time you can go outside your bubble. You can go outside your parochial life and talk to people who don't think the way you do, or don't think the way your parents and neighbors and church members do. You can fact check your pastor from the pew in real time. These are all amazing things. Yeah.
Am I wrong though that getting these people together sometimes has the opposite effect, like that bruh culture that you're seeing now of the angry incel white horrible like 20-year-olds that talk like Trump.
As a black dude who's been black his whole life, y'all have always had that.
Wait, I didn't used to be black, right? I knew suddenly you were black.
But he decided to be black. He just decided to be black.
But the edgy quasi racist, I like to just do thought experiments like that white like that white dude, that fence sitter white dude has always been with us. They've always been around.
For sure.
And just because they have like a YouTube channel and like a couple of 100,000 followers, now all of a sudden it's supposed to be this groundbreaking thing, and then the algorithm picks it up. Look, this is not new.
Yeah.
You weak ass coward motherfuckers who just want to hide behind people and be little shitty racists, but you don't want to get punched in the face. Right. So you just say shit online, and then you just vote.
I'm just asking questions.
No, but there is. Remember that little Catholic kid?
There's some people that are more affirmatively kicking people in the teeth, and they're violent and they're terrible and they're just jackasses.
You remember the little?
And the trouble is, too many people want to hang around chit chatting with them rather than just saying, "Hey, look, you're a fucking jackass.
Get out." Yeah, exactly.
But they've pissed off all the girls.
This is the thing.
The girls have been like, the dating scene is so dried up because you guys are all such cowardly little sycophants.
And then they blame the women.
And then they wonder why they can't get
right. And this week, that's all going to come home to roost on the national scale for sure.
Oh yeah, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
This time next week, it may be a whole different world.
Don't worry, guys. I got a plan.
Mikey is God.
I hope it's more of the sane world that we've been living in the past 4 years than a whole different world, which will be a second Trump administration. Believe you me, the guy's not lying. On day one, I'll be in a
He'll
camp.
be that dictator. Yep.
But you know what?
That's the way it'll go.
It's gonna be scary.
And you wouldn't be wrong. And honestly, if it happens, and I'm completely wrong about this, I'm going to be right there with you. Yeah, we're both going.
So I'm going to be very careful with the words I use because I don't want to break TOS. There is nothing that stops JD Vance from snatching the crown.
Yep.
And I don't think Trump realizes that. Like, that's not his buddy. Project 2025 is Vance's whole thing, and there is one heartbeat stopping him from enacting his plan. So it's not us he has to worry about. It has been Republicans and people on his side who are like, oh, yeah, we're getting crazy, right? And then now they're getting crazy. Like, we're not
crazy like a fox. Yeah.
We're not like that. So, Trumpy, if you're watching, watch out for your VP.
Oh, yeah.
I know he is watching. I know he is watching our show tonight. Yeah.
The best atheist
so here's the
shows,
thing.
and this is one of the best atheist shows that there is out there.
Like this. You playing the accordion. Hey, listen, you mentioned crazy as a fox. I will have to say that the 5th of November, remember the 5th of November, it is Guy Fawkes Day.
It is. It is.
Look it up.
Worst case scenario, let's go boom. Yeah.
Let's
I have a feeling that
Papist plot ne'er forgot, folks. Look it up.
I have a pretty good idea that do you guys remember that hacker group Anonymous?
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They use Guy Fawkes.
That used the Guy Fawkes emblem.
The Ottoman could stop Vance from snatching it.
More people ought to know about the whole Guy Fawkes thing.
For sure.
It was all about religious, religious warfare in 16th century Britain.
Yeah.
It was really fucking fascinating. The guy tried to blow up Parliament, basically. He was Catholic, and Parliament was, and
a bunch of other people.
Gunpowder plot, and it's when it
basically everything that happened with Cersei in that one season of Game of Thrones. Guy Fawkes tried to do. Yeah, exactly.
The Red Wedding.
It's weird that we only know his name though, because wasn't there a group of individuals? I think.
Oh yeah, I mean, he was he was a leader of a group. Oh, it's weird that we only know the name of Benjamin Franklin. It's like,
well,
he's the most famous guy. It's like,
we're missing some great stuff in the comments right now by the chat. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, tons of mice.
November 11th.
I haven't been watching the chat, but I think Tons of Mice is always worth watching.
Oh yeah.
Very carefully.
With a magnifying glass.
I have my special Tons of Mice glasses over here, and I keep an eye on them with. It shows me everything.
Tons of Mice is always the elephant in the room.
And also, if you guys suffer any form of voter intimidation, call the police.
Yes.
So that we can don't turn the other cheek. Snitch. Immediately snitch. We need police reports. We need names. We need these people to be prosecuted for what they're doing.
Bingo. Yes.
And that is what ensures the safety of our elections and the safety of our democracy. So
especially when
I dealt with it. I saw 15 people writing videos like that. I was like,
did you really?
Idiot. Yeah, it's already all over TikTok where people are getting threatened and stuff like that. Some kid got arrested in Florida for wielding a machete at elderly women who were just trying. It looked like it was like a 62-year-old woman who was taking her mom to vote, and the guy's wielding a machete. Yeah, a bunch of teenagers, and he was the oldest one, so he's the one that got popped. He got caught because they called the police and all that. But I saw a bunch of
And is this early voting or something? People waiting online and stuff.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And the rest of the videos I'm seeing, it's younger people who are like, oh, I told the person off and then I walked away. It's like, no, call the police because they need to be arrested. We need this in a news cycle. We need people to see that this is not the thing to do. So snitch. It's snitching time.
Yeah.
It is the snitching out.
Yeah.
One of them was just arrested for not taking his hat off the other day, and he got in a fight with.
Oh, right. I saw that.
He had a MAGA hat. He had a MAGA hat. And he wouldn't take it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah,
you can't
but
wear that.
Harris Waltz had the same
was
thing.
it because that was electioneering at the polls.
Exactly.
That
exactly.
That was the deal.
Gotta take it off.
But they spin it into persecution because that's what they do. That's what they do. Mikey, thank you so much for sending me the link to Alma's show tomorrow. Alma, if you want to talk about this tonight, can you?
Yeah, sure.
Can you connect us before we go?
I think I have your Facebook because you're friends with Mark, right?
Probably. That sounds possible.
With Mark Peralta, with I posted on mine.
Probably. That's probably true.
Oh yeah, you know Mark, bald head.
Oh, Mark. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Is he bald, or did I make that up? I don't know.
Yeah.
Mark is bald.
He shakes his head. I don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes yeah.
And if any of you have questions after I've gone, you can always shoot me an email at everybodylovesdave@gmail.com, or find me on Facebook.
Yeah. I think I can send you a message on Facebook right after the show.
Should be able to.
I'll try to do that tonight before I go to bed, so you're ready for your thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Remember, everybody, we get to fall back an hour.
Yes, that's right.
Does that mean more sleep?
You know what?
I mean, yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
I wish they just said it somewhere, and just so we could fucking forget about it the entire time.
That's what I'm saying.
And I
After
wish
the back,
also,
that's it.
as
No
well, also I wish to be included in the Atlantic time zone so that Ollie and I can have the same schedule.
Nice.
I prefer to be on the western edge of a time zone than the eastern one.
There you go.
Yeah, I think they need to get rid of the whole fucking thing. I mean, it was only instituted because of industrial reasons from wars and shit like that. So that's the only reason. Don't be fooled by the people that tell you, oh, it was for the farmers, because that's not who it was for.
Right. Yeah, it was Civil War, wasn't it? Wasn't it Civil War?
No, Ben Franklin was all for it. He was early proponent, speaking of the founding jackasses.
But they were worried about like a metropolis just making the rules for the whole country. Dude, it is not that kind of country. We have 340 million people. Stop being a dick. Your little your little podunk ass town doesn't get the same say as the entire county of LA.
Right.
Like that's bullshit and not fair. Well, if that's the case, then I think that we should reflect our taxes based on our electoral representation.
Mikey.
Oh, I like that.
Mikey.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking
sounds like you're advocating for San Francisco values.
Native atheists just hit you.
Super chat.
Thank you, Native Atheist.
All right.
Oh, thanks, Native Atheist.
Kentucky Atheist is here as well. Hey, Joe.
Really? Hey, Joe. What's going on?
Keeping it blue in the red.
Joe, buddy, what's up? Yeah, it says there are many people involved in this whole DST thing. In 1784, Franklin jokingly suggested in a letter to the editor of the Journal of Paris
there you go.
that people should get out of bed earlier to use less candles and lanterns.
I'll bet that's a joke that Ben really wishes he could take back. It lasted centuries. Fucked up so many people. God damn it, it was a joke.
So
if there was life after death, don't you think the spirit of Ben Franklin would come down and say, it was a fucking joke? I was kidding.
Too late now.
Also, it was used in wartime because it saved on fuel.
Gotcha. Honestly, I used to live in Fresno, California when I was growing up. I don't know why they don't switch everything to night, and sleep in the air-conditioned daytime when it's 100 plus degrees outside.
Why don't we just go nocturnal?
There you go. There you go. Yeah. Or the way Spain does it, they stretch it all out.
It's cold it's cold overnight in Maine, Mikey.
Yeah, like fuck that, man. I'm in Canada. Although I'm in the warmest part of Canada, it's still Canada.
Yeah, there's that.
Take a hairdryer, point it at the snow clouds. It will become a rain cloud.
I'm in Vancouver. We don't have to worry about rain clouds.
Holy shit. I can't believe it.
Oh, hey, beautiful people! I'm about to turn into a pumpkin, but thanks so much for having me. And
go be with your. I'm going to say it. Your better half there.
There you go. There you go.
And hope to see you
Thanks
this
a lot
year at the upcoming BajaCon, man, and maybe at another one at some point.
I'm hoping so too. All right.
Yeah, I'm
beloveds.
Too,
we will see you.
Thanks very much.
Ciao. See you,
dude.
Nice meeting you, David. Thank you.
Can't figure out how to leave.
All
right, let's talk about him.
It's a little bit different from the StreamYards, the whole leave idea, but eventually
it is interesting.
You look for the button what says leave, usually that'll work for
you. Yeah, the one that says leaves is a good indicator.
It's not bad, yeah.
You can X out a tab too. On a laptop.
Let's not get technical.
You mean like
just because you're now a producer? Oh no, where'd he go?
Oh no, he left.
We got the X.
Oh, just fucking
we got the X.
Yeah.
But what I don't like is the way the people on this app, the people are all stacked up here instead of underneath, where you could easily get to each frame. Now, once I booted Michael out of the stream, he goes all the way to the bottom. So I got to scroll down.
It's kind of it is kind of annoying. The admin side of the thing is
too much work,
annoying,
Michael.
but it's way better. And
there's
more bells and whistles and more.
I know, it's awesome
stuff. Yeah,
some great shit in this one. I'm not going back to StreamYard charging me $122 a month now. Fuck.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
are you serious?
I was paying just under $60 a month for this, for the Pro
and then they
version.
doubled it. Yes,
and now
double.
Yeah, it's like fuck you.
Fuck that.
No, I mean
they think you're Ben Shapiro.
It's an entire. It's just entirely weird, and it's like somebody was. I ran across somebody who's. I haven't had much time to ply the interwebs of late, but. So somebody was saying, "Oh wow, StreamYard did this thing," and it's like, well, yeah, they doubled their prices and fucked up their service. What?
Andy Richter's a nicer person than I thought.
Everybody was calling him Andy Richter tonight. That was funny.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, David is definitely.
But do they have a?
In person, I've met him. He's fucking awesome. David is an amazing guy, and I recommend his books. I have them all, but I want hard copies, and he's going to give me his newest one, which is a 3 fucking book ordeal. But it's great, so definitely check out his book. The original interview that I did with David, which is linked below, has David's links, so you can go to his actual personal website, and it has links to all the stuff else that he does as well, so including his books. So definitely. It's definitely worth following around and stalking.
David's great. I've never met him. I've never met him IRL, but yeah, we did share a few moments on a stream at one point, and it was fun. He's really brilliant and knows his shit, and doesn't strike a pose. I don't think.
No.
Oh yes, he's really kind.
Vogue. I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah.
His response to "Does it really matter?" It is essentially not really. I mean, it's like,
really
but it's interesting. It's just a curious thing. Mm-hmm. It does really matter in terms of if you. But the point is, you're never going to be able to prove the guy didn't exist. It's part of the deal,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no reason to believe that he did, but there's no necessarily reason to believe that somebody like that kind of did. But whether that person did or not, the people who invented the stories about that person certainly did. So, and half of them you can't prove were real either.
Okay, let me see if I can do this. David just messaged me. Let me see. can I hold on here? Can you can have more than one person in there, right?
Wait, what?
Where?
What?
In what? Where?
What?
In chats, right?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just add them both.
Yep, I'm going to. Hang on.
What?
Oh,
Hold
Facebook
on. Shit.
What?
No, I gotta.
He's trying to make a Facebook group with two people, Alma and David, in it. Yeah, I got
What?
it. Yeah.
Uh-oh,
Say
you're
what
going to
again?
lose that girl, Neil. It's just like the
Say
Beatles
what
say.
again?
It's just a chat, right? Okay, guys, I'm gonna go because I have to get ready for tomorrow.
I have a quick question, Alma. Is there a day of life? I know you guys got the Day of the Dead. Is there a day of do you celebrate life?
Day of the living.
It's actually the same day. The Day of the Dead is you're celebrating the life because we're not like with the spooky things and everything. We're celebrating. We're kind of like remember the people who are gone, how they were, how they the things they used to like, the stories about them. That's basically it. Like it's not like something gruesome or something scary like Halloween. It's more like a reunion with family, and you're talking about everybody who's already gone, and you remember how they were where they were alive.
Like Coco.
There is a 007. Yeah. There's a James Bond movie where they open in Mexico on a Day of the Dead celebration, and it is nothing like what you guys really do.
Yeah.
It was so Hollywood fake.
I don't know.
That parade started after the movie. Like they started doing a parade after that they saw that movie, but it didn't exist before.
Wow. Wow. Sorry we did that to you. Hollywood.
Oh, here we go. I think I got it.
Okay.
Very excited.
Oh, Native. Yes, I did have a good Halloween. And we also have a Halloween in here because there's a lot of people who are coming from the US. There's a lot of people from the US living around this area. So we have both celebrations. We have Halloween on the 31st, and then on the 1st, we have the Dia de los Muertos, 1st and 2nd.
All right, so
I'll probably be living down there with you, Alma, once they deport all the liberals out of America.
You're welcome. You're welcome to come here.
They got
it
outside
was so
tacos.
weird when Trump won the first time, when he was president for the first time. A lot of Trumpers came out here. I was like, what the hell are you doing here?
We don't like you.
Damn it, Alba, get in the group chat.
Mikey, they're too cheap to actually send you all the way from Chicagoland down to Mexico. They're going to send you across the fucking lake. You know, that's what they're going to do.
Where?
They're going to send you to Canada.
Oh, they better not.
That
It's colder up
fucking
there
Canada
than down
place.
here.
Look, my nose has a hand.
Oh yeah.
Alma, what did Bree just say? Alma, what did Bree just say? I can't translate that.
Which one?
Encienda una vela por nuestras hermanas transperdidas. Hey, that's my best attempt at it.
That is not your best. That is you literally Englishing it. Try to read it as if it's in a different language.
Enciende.
Hey, I took Spanish, and then I learned a hell of a lot of it when I lived in Canada.
It means light a candle for our trans sisters.
There you go.
Yes, it does. But I think it is interesting that the word for candle and the word for sail are so close in Spanish.
Actually, it's the same word for in Spanish. It's the same word
candle
for
and
sail.
sail.
Yeah.
Exactly
Yeah,
right.
it's
It's the same word.
That's
why I was tripping over that because it was I know vela as sail, not candle.
I would just like to point out another thing I met at Alma about. What was it?
Oh shit!
Remember here. Oh, in Spanish, I blame you personally for this. How come in Spanish? How do you say lime in Spanish?
Lima.
How about lemon?
Limon.
Nah. Y'all be saying limon for both of them, and then I'm supposed to just know. I'm supposed to know. Y'all just
no.
Limon and lima.
It's just a lima. It's not the same. No, it's not the same. A lot of people confuse them, but in here limas are sweet.
There you go.
And lemons are the sour ones. So yeah.
Y'all be tricking people.
I set up a group chat with you and David, Alma, by the way.
Okay, thank you, and have a good night, everybody.
Bye,
Alma.
Good night, Alma.
Adios, Alma.
Bye, Alma.
Bye.
Good seeing you.
You tried to adios.
Thank you.
Like, he said,
Hit the little leave button.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I'll be
Well,
close.
here somewhere.
It's there. It's pinkish, and there's a big X on it.
No, that's end stream. That's my job.
Well,
Yeah, no, it's also
that's for you.
All right, fine. All right.
But it's pretty cool how it's if you hit the start stream, it automatically does your intro, right? And mutes everybody. And if you do your end stream, it does the outro automatically, and everything's great.
It doesn't give me the option to do an intro for when I hit stream live, even though I have one highlighted.
Oh no, it does though.
I know, but it wouldn't work for me. I don't know why.
I don't know. Why?
I don't know why.
Push it right next time, Neil.
But yeah, pull the lever properly, Kronk.
Yeah.
No, if you do a video, you can set one as intro and you can set one as outro. But then,
yeah, but when I get involved, it's always this.
Perfect.
So quiet.
It is. I know. Like, what is that?
Strange.
It needs some sound.
Oh, it's loud. I don't know why it's playing it so quietly.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't have all the settings. So.
No, sir. I don't like it.
Purple.
Hey, Purple.
Howdy,
Purple.
Hey,
where's
Purple. I'm really sorry I haven't been around for any of your streams.
Hey, Purple.
But I'm occupied. Otherwise occupied at that hour of the day. I would love to be back. Maybe we can talk. Cheers, bye.
Push any button. Oh, I like to push people's buttons. Oh, you meant on here. Never mind.
Just hold the power button when you're done.
Hold the power button. Wait, what? There we go. So anybody have any fun stories from Halloween?
Told one.
I got chased by a dog while I was riding a bike, and it came up and it bit me on the leg while I was riding.
Hold it! I completely missed the first part of that. You something a dog.
Riding a bike. I got a brand new e-bike on my birthday. I'm out riding it on a badass trail that goes through Illinois here, the I&M Canal Trail. Okay. And right at the end of the trail, they have a thing where cars can't get down the trail, like a
barrier post.
So I'm going around it. You got to slow down. So I'm going a mile an hour. This little ass dog comes out of nowhere, going crazy, and I'm like, "Fuck! I don't who cares, you know."
Football with fur.
And so I keep going. I just keep going. Well, the thing latched onto my leg, full on teeth going through my into my leg. Now I'm still pedaling, so this little thing is going up in the air with my pedal.
It's going for a ride.
It's going up in the air every time I pedal. You know,
you're not going to get away this time.
And I fell over, and the lady comes over. I'm so sorry, and I'm like, you fuck, like I hurt so bad after that fall. It was fucked up. Whatever, fine.
Oh, yeah, big wuss.
For me.
Come on.
Oh, you could die falling off a bike. Come on.
I know. I'm just fucking with you, man.
Bite the dog back.
Yeah, you probably got gravel still in your kneecap, and
I was thinking I want to get one of them little whistles, man, a dog whistle. If I see that fucker, gonna be like,
oh, don't do that. You'll attract them that way.
It's loud, dude.
Away.
No, they're curious.
Dog whistle. I thought they hated that.
It calls them.
It calls them. Dog whistles call dogs.
If you blow it like a normal person, yes, it probably would attract them. But if he's chewing on your leg and you blast his eardrums with a high pitched sound, I think it would repel him. Like I have a little, because they have like sonic repellers for animals. Like you can make that whistle unpleasant.
Maybe.
Give it a good
or bear spray. That's another idea too. Just fucking tape that to my bike. Get away, dude.
I mean, dude, it's an e-bike. It's an e-bike, man. Hook up an extra 9 volt to that bitch and fucking zoom out on his ass. He ain't gonna catch you.
Well, okay, no, I could have gone past him, but like I said, this is a choke point. That the dog knew it. I was at a point where you had to go down to like 2 miles an hour just to get around that gate. The dog was waiting for me. This motherfucker's gonna come around this gate. You watch.
I hear an e-bike 2 miles away. I will lay the ambush here at the choke point.
Anyway, that's my Halloween story. That actually happened on Halloween, so there you go.
I was gonna ask if anybody saw any good. I was gonna ask if anybody saw any cool costumes.
Stephanie,
this is my Halloween.
Besides being a dog toy, dog chew toy.
Oh, wait. Oh, I see.
This is my Halloween story. This young man is driving this schooner for the very first time. He's probably never driven a boat bigger than 12 feet, 14 feet. And he knew what was going on. This is Halloween. This was Thursday. And in the background, you can see Portland Headlight.
The lighthouse.
Yep.
The very lighthouse that's in my background.
It looks just like the lighthouse that they made at Lego.
Mm-hmm. Well,
actual Lego lighthouse that rotates and has a light and everything.
Whose boat
there's a whole bunch of other Salamine kids and Finn Sprague, who owns his boat.
Very cool.
Doing the thing. So yeah, so there you go. That was my Halloween story. I figured I might as well show and tell rather than,
Very cool.
Hard to describe otherwise. But you see that lighthouse? Oh, sorry, that lighthouse back there. Well, that's the one. It goes flick, flick, flick.
What's the board with the sail? Where you're just on a surfboard with the sail. When you're on a surfboard that has a sail on it, what's that called?
It's called a sailboard.
Have you done that?
These dogs. Blow the whistle.
It's called a windsurfer actually, it's also known as a wind swimmer.
Like if you can't get 6 of your friends to take your boat out.
Yeah, it's fun. I've done it a few times, but it's not.
Different kind of dog whistles, Joe.
Yep.
and then there's kite sailing, which is unbelievably crazy.
I saw a dude launch a good 2 blocks on this beach. This dude's sitting there with his phone like, whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
What you want to be sure that if you're in a fall, you're gonna land not on the beach.
The sand is not very forgiving.
No.
Even worse than the water.
Nope. I'll just get electrocuted. Forget the shark.
Ring.
We lost somebody.
On my way.
Ollie. He's off screen.
Off screen.
Yeah, if I make it full screen, you go off the screen. That's really weird.
What do you mean?
Sounds really weird.
Who goes off the
screen?
screen?
If I hit the little full screen button, Ollie completely disappears.
Close the chat.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the fate of the Maritimes, I'm afraid.
Thanks.
No worries.
Alma just sent me some pictures of the celebration, the Day of the Dead there. Very cool. Very colorful, very beautiful.
Sure.
Just take my word for it.
Well, no, I believe it. I mean, why not? It's kind of cool to celebrate.
It is. Absolutely.
Part of
Dog
life.
flag.
Dog is snoring.
Prince Edward. Is that the Prince Edward Island flag?
Yes.
PEI flag. Yep. All right, kids, I'm going to bring this to a close because I'm getting kind of tired. And as usual, I take my mom out every Sunday to go for brunch.
Where you going?
Breakfast or whatever. Tomorrow, I think we're doing, the hell's the name of that place again? Sunshine Diner, which it's an old 50s type of diner sort of thing. They've got Marilyn Monroe and James Dean and Elvis Presley statues out front, and you go inside and there's all sorts of memorabilia. And on the Sunday mornings, they play Looney Tunes up on the screans behind you, so you can watch all the old Warner Brothers stuff, and of course the stuff that's not bad, because Warner Brothers and they did a lot of shit that was not very cool. But anyway, yeah. So, but it's a lot of fun to eat there, and they have they've got the James Dean breakfast burger. Oh my God! You get a burger with the cheese and the egg and the bacon and the sausage, and then they put the garlic aioli sauce on there too, and it's like, holy cow! I'll take 5. No, I can't take 5. I'm on a diet, but
Yeah.
And I've lost another 3 pounds. Just FYI. So,
congratulations!
Congrats.
I can see my pee again. Yay! All right. So,
Yay. Wow.
Well, if you were
Too much
Arnold
information.
Palmer, you would never have had a problem. You'd never have gotten out of
jeez.
sight.
Right?
You never
might
talk
be
about
surprised.
another man's, eight wood.
junk.
I'm
You know,
just look, dude.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
At a political rally.
like no one fucking asked, dude. It's not like they were pressing you like, come on, what was it? He just volunteered the shit.
But he said he wasn't gonna.
But,
He said, I shouldn't say this.
a certain type of guy is all about dick stories, and Donald's one of them, apparently. And there you go.
It's because they got a huge dick. It's huge, bigger than every dick ever.
Oh,
Right,
the
so-
internet-
Baby's arm, man. Baby's arm. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
About a mushroom. It's a
Really?
little mushroom. According to
I go
we
to
don't
the
have
theater.
we don't have to
Army.
keep doing descriptions. We can just go ahead and close out.
I go to the theater
We
and I
should.
like to
Sorry.
reach into other people's popcorn. Never mind. Anyway, once again, thanks to our wonderful guest, David Fitzgerald. If you missed the interview, there's a link in the description box below, and you can find all of David's links there as well. And also, thanks to everyone hanging out with us in the chat. I hope you guys had a good time tonight. We always enjoy having you there and interacting with you, and it's great to see everybody. And and also big shout out to our patrons. And by the way, I'm shutting down Patreon, just FYI, because they're fucking that up too. So you won't be patrons any longer, but you can also help the show other ways too, becoming a member or just dropping super chats here and there is huge for us. So thank you guys for all that you do for the show. And until then, guys, like I always say at the end of the after party, like the late great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And we will see you guys next time.
Go vote.
Go
Bye.
vote.
Vote.
Vote till it hurts.
And don't forget to
Vote,
turn your
vote,
clocks back. See you guys later.
Oh, yeah. Do that.
Gracefully fail.
Wait, we're still live? How the hell does that work?
Oh,
well, it says to play outro and
does say that.
and stream. Well, that's what I tried to do. So I guess
you need to change the settings in YouTube
Native says
Studio.
next stream. Get
I
Mike
guess
face.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You can end it. Go to YouTube Studio and end the stream. You'll be fine.
yep.
You do that? Can we do
something.
that? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do? Hi guys.
Bye.
We're
Oh,
still
you
here.
almost-
Sorry. All right. Let's try that again.
And then
I couldn't hold the face, and the lip was twitching and shit. You couldn't.